The story begins with a boy named Logan, who is exercising in the park. Back in his college days, he was a professional rock climber, admired by everyone. But now, his life has completely changed. He has no job, and wherever he applies, he gets rejected. His life is not going well, and at every step, he faces difficulties. With no work, he spends most of his time at home. Despite being the son, he is responsible for cleaning and washing dishes. Because of his unemployment, his siblings constantly mock him, which hurts him deeply. A few days later, it's his mother's birthday, and Logan, along with his sister, wants to celebrate it properly. Logan suggests a famous hotel named Cloud Garden for the party, and his sister agrees. The next day, on his mother's birthday, the whole family and relatives gather at the hotel. Everyone keeps reminding Logan about his jobless situation, which makes him feel worse. The truth is, Logan was actually waiting for someone. Soon, a waitress appears, and Logan's face lights up. Her name is Eui-joo, and she used to study in the same college and was also a rock climber like Logan. They haven't spoken in the past 5 years. Logan always liked her, and the real reason he suggested the Cloud Garden Hotel was because he knew she worked there. Logan smiles at Eui-joo, and she is surprised to see him. They go outside to talk. In the conversation, Eui-joo asks what job he is doing nowadays. Logan lies, saying he is a manager in a big company. He doesn't want her to know that he is unemployed. Just then, Eui-joo's boss calls her. He always flirts with her, which bothers her a lot. But since the hotel belongs to her father, she cannot refuse him. Otherwise, he could fire her. The scene shifts to the middle of the city, where a truck stops. A man opens a valve, releasing poisonous gas that starts spreading throughout the city. It's extremely deadly. Anyone who inhales it begins suffocating and soon dies. Panic spreads everywhere, and people start running chaotically. Suddenly, a car crashes into the hotel, causing a massive explosion. Logan, who was happily celebrating his mother's birthday with family, has no idea about the disaster outside. But as soon as the blast happens, chaos enters the hotel too. Logan and his family rush outside, only to see poisonous gas spreading rapidly. Eui-joo suggests they all go upstairs for safety. They run inside. At that moment, Logan notices his elder sister, who had arrived late, still outside in a car. He calls out to her to come quickly, but as she runs, she collapses from the gas. Logan holds his breath, rushes to her, and brings her inside. She survives, but her condition worsens as she struggles to breathe. Logan calls for an ambulance, but he is told that ambulances are shut down due to the gas, and only helicopters are operating. From the top of the building, Logan and Eui-joo see the gas covering the city, rising higher and higher. Logan insists they must reach the roof quickly. But his sister is too weak to move, so he makes a stretcher from clothes and, with others' help, carries her up. Unfortunately, the rooftop door is locked, and the only key is at the reception, now covered with gas. Everyone panics. Going down means certain death. On a lower floor, they watch the news on TV. The anchor explains that if anyone is exposed to the gas, they should breathe slowly to survive for 15 minutes. Masks could save them. After searching, they find only 3 masks. But the bigger challenge remains: getting the rooftop key. Logan devises a risky plan. He notices another building nearby. Since he was once a professional climber, he decides to cross over, climb that building, and unlock the rooftop door from outside. He breaks a window, ties a rope to himself, and prepares to jump across. His parents try to stop him, but he refuses, knowing this is the only way to save everyone. He jumps and luckily grabs onto a pipe of the opposite building. He starts climbing higher, but soon the rope runs out. Logan unhooks himself and continues without safety. Exhausted, he finally reaches the rooftop and unlocks the door. Everyone rushes up, signaling for rescue helicopters by waving their phone flashlights. But from that height, the lights are too dim. Eui then has an idea. She instructs everyone to form the letter H with their phone torches. Still, the lights are too weak. Thinking quickly, she runs downstairs, switches on and off the hotel's huge billboard, and finally catches the helicopter's attention. The helicopter lowers a rescue platform. One by one, people climb aboard. When it's Logan and Yuvi's turn, the platform becomes overloaded, and they are asked to wait for the next round. The helicopter flies away with the others, leaving Logan and Eui behind. Soon the gas rises toward them. They wear the remaining masks and cover their bodies, then leave the hotel, running desperately through the gas-filled streets. They climb another building, but the gas soon reaches there too, forcing them higher. Their filter masks expire, leaving them with only one last mask. Eui, being lighter, climbs across a rope to another building first. Logan follows, wearing the last mask, and makes it across safely. From the rooftop, they see children trapped in another building, screaming for help. They signal using lights shaped like an arrow, guiding the rescue team to save the children. The helicopter rescues them, but before it can return for Logan and Eui, a massive explosion at a nearby gas station intensifies the spread. Desperate, Logan and Eui spot a tall tower and run toward it. But halfway, they realize escape is impossible. Believing the end is near, they hug each other, silently confessing the feelings they never admitted before. Meanwhile, drones broadcast the scene live, and the entire city watches their bravery. More rescue drones arrive, helping them set up a rope to another building. But as they cross, the rope loosens. Both fall, and the whole city mourns, thinking they are dead. Just as hope is lost, the rescue team spots two figures hanging onto the tower. It's Logan and Eui, still alive. They are rescued and brought to safety. The city, Logan's family, and everyone who doubted him now cheer for his courage. Eui slaps her boss when he tries to misbehave again and quits her job. Meanwhile, the government starts spraying water throughout the city, neutralizing the deadly gas. Finally, Logan approaches Eui. Both realize they had feelings for each other since college, but never confessed. As rain begins to pour, symbolizing the end of the gas threat, their story closes with hope, survival, and a new beginning.